What's going on, guys? Just real quick. Today is May the 16th, 2013. I just want to go over a trade that I took earlier this week because I just liked the way it looked on the chart and it was primed for a breakout. So if you look in the daily here, talking about WFT, Weatherford International. I don't even know what they do, and I don't really care. Just want to go over this trade real quick and show you what to look for and how to make money doing it. So here we got WFT. This thing was trading pretty much all last year, just in this channel. Kind of broke down, probably due to these bad earnings, which I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Broke down, and then throughout this year, kind of just trended up. You know, kind of forming this little this bullish pattern here, making higher lows, and then just had this little pullback here, very healthy after a straight up run like this, and then I didn't see all this. What I saw was this area over here. So yeah, let's go to a better chart, closer chart. So here popped up on my scanner. It popped up around here. I saw this move up, or my scanner picked this up. So I kind of watched it the past few days. And I got in this Tuesday after I just keep seeing this test the 1330 level. Um, so I figured it was a low risk for a potential move higher. And going back to the daily here, um, let's zoom back out of this. Here, it seemed like a low risk, high reward. If this broke out, this could potentially make new highs. Previous high was over here, was about 1404. What's the high? Yep, 1404. And I figured I had a good chance of breaking it. It kind of tested up here back in January, pulled back, kind of trended upwards, making its lower highs, and then we get it here for another test. It actually broke the previous high, so it actually was looked primed for another run. So I figured it would pull back, kind of cool off, build some support here, get some buyers in, get some people holding, and eventually demand for the stock took over. So I got in here. I actually bought the options of this call, the June $14 options. I bought them on Tuesday, right around this area, like 31 cents. And then just kind of held. If it would have broke down below 1330, I would have just took it off easily. Right when it would break down, I would have just been done. I had a small starter position, just a small. I bought 5 contracts, just enough for me to just watch it. Because I mean, for some reason with this market, your attention gets drawn away and you miss a lot of moves. So that's what I've been noticing. So I've been kind of adapting my style to kind of, even if it's like one contract, as long as it's sitting in your position queue, as long as it's sitting in your positions and it's in real time trading and you're watching the P&L go up and down, you're gonna watch it. You're bound. You're not gonna forget about it. So that's my strategy. You could, if you're really anal about looking through your watch list at all times, more power to you. But me, I get distracted. I try to find the next latest and greatest run, and I get distracted and don't find any prime setups like this. So I was just watching it throughout the past couple days. Today, finally made its move. Actually, yesterday, I noticed it kind of tested the 1360 level and then pulled back. So I figured it was time for it. It was looking like it was about to break out. So I was getting ready for it. It's kind of popped up here, pulled back, kind of low volume. Still wasn't showing me anything. Just kind of just chopping around here. Finally, today, instant comes up, testing 1360 all morning up until about 7:30, and I even called it. I was like, if this thing breaks 1360, I will add more. I'll start building into a bigger position. Uh, so it broke through, and I actually was skeptical. I mean, it had big volume, and I should have just bought in. I should have bought, and I would have got some. I would have got a hell of a deal because what I went and bought to add to my position, I went to the May $14 contracts, which were really cheap at the time. Let's zoom in here. So I went and bought these. Let's go today, which is here, and it was trading around 5 cents. The day before I was watching it around 2. Kind of just popping up around 5. And actually earlier today it was kind of, I saw it around 4 cents. Even went down to 3 cents. So I mean, I was thinking about buying right when it broke 1360, but I was like, I don't know about this move. This thing kind of likes to. I wanted to wait for a nice little pullback, and then I would jump in, but obviously that didn't happen. With this stock, it seems to it likes to pop up and then fail. It'll fail the breakout, pop back, and then just kind of chop around more, pop up, back up here. This had like a really big pullback. So I was really skeptical. I saw this pop. Where was it? Yeah, today I saw this pop. I should have took it with the volume. I was skeptical. The market was a little choppy this morning. I wasn't confident in the trade, and that's fine. If you're not confident, you're not confident. So I was still in my starter position all the way up to here. I was right up here, and I was like, all right, this thing's got to pull back. So it pulled back a little bit right here, and then I thought it was gonna start running right here. So it hit 1395. I actually jumped in I went ahead and got these June contracts over. Let's see, let's match this up. Yeah, it was right around there. So yeah, I picked them up at 13 cents actually. So let's see if I can find my buy. Yeah, my buy was around here somewhere. Got 29 contracts at 13 cents. So, people were buying it up. I was like, all right, I'm going to make the trade too. So I got in, and, kind of just chopped around here, kind of fell back. And then, I was thinking, kind of had like a little oh shit moment here. It kind of broke below 1380. I was about to just take it for a loss. It was kind of holding this 20 EMA moving average. Kind of went below it, but then popped right back up. So kind of rode it up. That was pretty much my signal here to just keep in the stock and just wait it out, especially on the first day of its run. I figured it should have more volume than that, So even on this pullback here, the volume was kind of anemic. It wasn't as big as this morning, so I figured buyers were waiting. Buyers saw it. They were waiting for a pullback. A lot of people are dip buying in this market. They really don't buy the breakouts, so people are just being more careful. So then it finally started trending up, throughout the day. Lower or higher lows, higher highs. I was like, okay, this might actually go. So it busted through 1390. I saw some huge volume. I even saw one single order go through for like 250,000 shares bought, and it just soaked it right up. Then another, like minutes later, another one for like 100,000 shares. So I'm like, okay, there's some buyers here soaking this up. it's gonna run. So that's what we got. This thing ran through. I actually added more calls. I went and bought some. I went back to the June calls and bought some more of the $14 calls because I was tempted to buy more May calls, but I was like, well, if this thing runs first day of its run, it could, if it breaks new 52-week highs, this could continue to run. And I would like a little bit more leeway in my position. Don't want to be stuck with tomorrow's expiration and having to sell. So I figured I'll buy some June calls. So went ahead and I I bought around, where was it, Tuesday here, that my initial position, added to it around 49, I believe, over here. So it kind of chopped around. When it went through 14, took some off around 61. It was around here. Took some off. Almost called the top. Kind of proud of myself for that. Um, yeah, right when it went through 14.10, I'm like, okay, you got to take profits because this thing will pull back. So I took profits. I sold all my May calls. Sold most of my, or not most of them. I still have about 3/4 of my position of my June calls, and then just kind of riding it out right now. I didn't watch it the rest of the day. Kind of went and had lunch, and then just kind of bullshitted around, and yeah, kind of dipped below 14. I would have took it off if I would have saw that, but kind of just held it through. Um, Decent volume still. So who knows what happens tomorrow? If it just kind of fails, breaks down tomorrow, I'll take it off. I still made a nice profit. If not, it could potentially run. But a lot of June calls got bought up today, which got me thinking. So maybe this has a bigger run in it. Who knows? So let's see. Let's go to the June calls. Time and sales. Let's see, June. I believe the June 14 calls were bought. And anyways, here we go. A lot of calls got bought today. 27,000 calls. 3,900 puts. This thing should go higher. Should have a bigger move. We broke new 52-week highs. Overall, it feels good for a nice multi-day run. So we'll see what it does tomorrow. Kind of want to go over my Triple M trade that I had a few days ago. As you know, my previous video, I bought it, rode it all the way up here, and then yesterday I was holding through all this chop. It was kind of riding, just kind of chopping around. I was just riding my profits. Took my initial investment out, so nothing like making money with the house's money. So yesterday morning, I was watching it. This volume bar right here freaked me the fuck out. So I saw that. Immediately it drops. I'm like, I'm out. Sold at the bid. Sold my contracts at the bid, and I was out. Oh, they faked me out really good. They were trying to fake people out throughout here. You see the market makers. They try to hit those stop losses, try to trigger them, get them out. Because that's what this market is doing nowadays. It's really choppy. They'll run it up and then slam her back down and hit your stops, take you out, and then once they feel like they've got enough people out, then they'll rip it. And that's exactly what happened here. They had this big volume bar, slammed her down, and then ripped her. I literally watched it throughout this whole run. I was waiting for some sort of pullback. I was like, really? You're not going to pull back at all? It just kept going up. Kept going up. Ran up like $1 $1.40 straight after that. Right after it faked me out, it ran up $1.40. I missed out on another 100% move. You know, pisses me off. That was like another 600 bucks in like about an hour. That would have been nice. It would have been a nice gain. So it kind of ticked me off. So I'm watching this one closely. I know the games it likes to play. So I'm waiting for this to get under 111, and then I'm adding. I'm gonna get in here. So I'll just wait for the setup to come to me, and I will conquer this thing. Maybe not. You never know. You can never be too sure with stocks. So just joking around. But yeah, I'll wait for another setup. If this doesn't set up for me, oh well. There are others to play. Plenty of other stocks to play out there in the market. So don't overtrade. Wait for your setups. You'd be better off in the long run. Save on commissions. You don't want to make your broker rich. Trying to make yourself rich. And trying to, not tire yourself out mentally. Just trade what's on your watch list. That's what I've learned throughout the years. Scan the market, study the charts, find anything that fits your setup and fits your comfort zone, and then just get in the trade and take the risk. If the risk is something that you're able to handle, then take the trade. There's nothing should be stopping you. Keep your risk small, keep your stops tight. Mental stops, and just hope for the best. If it doesn't work out, take it off. Go on to the next one. But yeah, just kind of going off on a rant there. But yep, that's about it. We'll see in the next couple days what happens with this, or tomorrow. See if or not this WFT. That's what I'm talking about. So yep, good luck and happy trading, guys.